So how do you get started with generative AI? Well, the great thing is it's easy to get started really quickly because unlike classic conversational AI, we don't have to write all the script and all the rules that the system's going to say. We can just deploy the model and let our customers talk to it or chat to it. But the problem with generative AI is that we don't know exactly how it's going to respond. And so we need to test and tune the models to make sure it responds in the right way, gives factual information, and doesn't mislead customers. And to do that, we do need data. We need to know exactly what customers might ask, what questions will they have, how will they interact with these systems. But right now we don't know that. Because when people call you, you're probably giving them a list of options and they've got to press buttons or maybe even speak one of the options. So you don't know exactly what their problem is. They're doing the translation between their problem, their need, and the way you tell them you can help. And it's the same when people come to your website. They might browse your homepage, browse your product catalog, check out your FAQ. They're doing the translation from the question or the issue or the requirement they've got in their head to how you tell them, how your website tells them you can help. And with generative AI, we need to get past that. And I think there's two key ways that you can do that. One is in the phone channel to deploy natural language call routing. Now this is actually a classic conversational AI technology that recognizes and understands what people says and then directs them to the right place, to the right IVR automation, perhaps to a different digital channel or to the right agent group. But the critical thing is we say, how can I help you? And we listen to what people say. So although we're starting with classical conversational AI technology here, we're learning exactly the questions that people have, and we can use that to train and build our generative AI strategy and our generative AI models. The same thing is true of your website. You need to deploy a chatbot that asks, how can I help? And ideally can respond on some simple questions. So deploy a simple chatbot with perhaps some frequently answered questions, or sorry, frequently asked questions. And then again, your customers will come to your website and rather than translating themselves from what they need to how you tell them you can help, they will just say what it is they need, what they got in mind, the issue they have. I think these are the two ideal starting points for your generative AI journey. And with the data that flows from these, then you can start to build your generative AI strategy. And we'll cover that later in this series of 5 videos on getting started with generative AI. So stay tuned.